In the stillness of ancient India, before temples stood tall and kingdoms rose in pride, there were seekers, not seekers of land or wealth, but seekers of the eternal, of truth beyond all illusion. Among them walked a sage, one whose voice still echoes through the Upanishads. Gargi Vachaknavi, a name whispered by the winds of time, not as a woman, not as a rebel, but as a soul immersed in the infinite, a philosopher of the eternal, a sage of non-duality. Gargi was born into a lineage of rishis, the daughter of sage Vachaknu. But it was not lineage that defined her. It was the fire within. From a young age, she was drawn not to rituals or mantras, but to the silent mysteries beyond them. She would sit for hours, not asking the gods for blessings, but asking the sky, what is this universe held upon? Not once did she settle for superficial answers. Every answer birthed a deeper question. It was in the court of King Janaka, a gathering of the greatest minds, that the silent river of Gargi's wisdom turned into a mighty flow. There sat sages like Udalaka and Ashtavakra, and there stood Yajnavalkya, a master of Brahma Vidya, a towering intellect of Advaita. And into this hall stepped Gargi, calm, fearless, clear-eyed, not to debate, but to dissolve ignorance. She looked at Yajnavalkya and asked, "O Yajnavalkya, that which is above the heavens and below the earth, which is between and in all things, by what is it pervaded?" A question so profound, even silence paused. But Gargi wasn't satisfied. "And Akasha? What holds even that?" Yajnavalkya warned her. "You are asking questions too subtle, Gargi. If you proceed, your head might shatter." She bowed slightly and smiled, not from fear, but respect. For she had reached the limits of dialectic. And she knew truth was not in winning arguments, but in realizing silence. Gargi's questions weren't just intellectual, they were existential. She pierced through appearances. In every question she asked, she dismantled the idea of duality, of subject and object, of knower and known. Her approach laid the foundation for neti-neti, not this, not that, the very heart of Advaita Vedanta. She didn't seek to name the absolute. She sought to peel away illusion, layer by layer. Where others spoke of gods, Gargi spoke of the unmanifest. Where others praised creation, Gargi asked, what is the root of even that? After the debate at Janaka's court, Gargi didn't write books. She didn't declare victory. She returned to the forest, to the silence she knew best. For what can words do, where only experience remains? She lived her truth, one beyond form, beyond gender, beyond identity. Gargi lives on, not in temples, but in the breath between thoughts. She walks beside every seeker who dares to ask, not, what do I believe, but what is truly real? She stands at the edge of all knowledge and whispers. That which is beyond sound, beyond mind, beyond name, seek that. In the silence of Advaita, in the stillness of the self, there Gargi waits. Om Tat Sat.